YB stays on your neck.
I'll go live with the champ real quick. He's gonna tell you that I'm the best sparring partner he ever had.
Bro, this guy's power.
I heard him say it.
This guy's power.
My man. Yeah, that's funny.
This is Joey the Tank.
So I gave Anthony Joshua a 7 out of 10. For his power. Other fighters that I've worked with, Vladimir Klitschko, he's about a 9, 8 out of 10. Deontay Wilder's a 10 out of 10.
Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. Now, I've been meaning to talk about this Joey Dawejko, aka the alleged AJ Sparring KO Perpetrator. And the first report I was meant to do was about a week ago, because it's been confirmed that the alleged perpetrator, aka Joey Dawejko, has been awarded a fight with Murat Gassiev on DAZN. So I kind of followed that story for a while over the last few weeks, which is, for me, kind of implies that potentially something fishy is going on here, a bit of an underground payment. However, I will say, some commenter did point out, if Eddie Hearn wanted to give him an underground payment, he could have just handed him a brown envelope, which is also true. Anyway, to the particular topic, which is this video. As you've seen in the title, Joey Dawejko confirms that he knocked out Anthony Joshua in sparring. And the reason I say confirmed is because, once again, he didn't deny it. He did not deny it. And these things are very easily deniable. As an example, many people who didn't KO AJ have been interviewed before, and they've come out and said, no, what are you on about? You're talking crap. I've never knocked AJ out before. Many people have. Yeah? But the ones who have actually knocked him out, i.e. Daniel Dubois, Lawrence Okoli, David Price, for the most part, they've said, no comment, it was great work. And then, people like Daniel Dubois have gone on to actually admit it eventually. So, that to me is a smoking gun. The people who haven't done it have come out and said, no, I didn't do it, you're talking crap. I've never knocked out AJ. I haven't even sparred AJ before. But yet, the ones who some of the ones, i.e. Daniel Dubois, who's actually come out and said I did do it, he used to not deny it, saying, oh no, it was great sparring, it was great work, etc, etc. So let's see what Joey Dawejko has to say. Joey Dawejko says, I've been in camp in the past with Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Vladimir Klitschko, and Andy Ruiz Jr., and it's all been fantastic work, and all of them were a great experience, he said this week. What I learned about myself in these camps is that I am 100% on their level, and I believe in the future I will become heavyweight champion of the world. There's no heavyweight that has a skill set like mine. Bang. What can I say? This for me is a smoking gun.com. And now you may be wondering, oh, what do you mean? How is it a smoking gun? Well, I'm going to tell you how it's a smoking gun. If you lot can't read into like psychology and the words people say, so bearing in mind, it's been alleged that he's knocked out AJ. When asked about the rumours, he hasn't come out and said, no, I didn't do it. His response is, from the sparring sessions I've had with AJ, they have proven to me that I am a world level. Not only is he a world level, what I learned about myself in these camps is that I'm 100% on their level. And I believe in the future I will become heavyweight champion of the world. They're not things you say. Listen, if you were having 50-50 sparring, having a war, and or getting your ass beat, I'm not sure you'd come out of them sessions and say, bearing in mind, this isn't some upcoming prospect who's an A-side fighter who's knocking everyone out. This dude's, he's more or less a bum in that sense. He shouldn't have this kind of confidence. Where does a guy who has a draw with Jarrell juiced out of his mind, Pig, Baby Miller, where does this guy who's more or less a journeyman get this confidence from? I'll tell you where he gets it from. He gets it from by knocking AJ out 8 days before June 1st. That's where he gets it from. You show me what other bums out there who are not he's not a bum, but what other like mid-tier journeyman kind of fighters have this kind of confidence. I've never heard it before. Most mid-tier journeyman guys, they know their place. They know they're going to come in as a B-side and they're going to fall over. Or they're always coming in on the other side of things. They're always the away fighter. Yeah? And I believe he's getting this run because of what he did to Anthony Joshua. I.e. the reason he's getting this Murat Gassiev fight, this has the potential to turn Joey Dawejko into the A-side. If AJ and Eddie Hearn are giving this man the chance to prove, can you do what you did in sparring to Murat Gassiev? If Dawejko knocks out Gassiev, he's now the A-side fighter. He becomes the prospect all of a sudden. He gets to change his career and his life. Now, I don't believe if AJ had gone to Eddie Hearn and said, listen, man, this guy's no good. I bashed him around the place. He was crap work. Do you think Hearn would be giving him a shot to fight Murat Gassiev on the top of a card? I don't think so. I really don't. He's getting the chance to change his life into the A-side. And look at his mentality. If he'd been bashed around by AJ, do you think he'd be sitting in now saying, what I learned about myself is that I'm 100% I'm on their level? Do you think he'd be saying, I believe in the future I'll become a heavyweight world champion? I don't. That there's a very confident and a very particular man. He knew at the time AJ was world champion. He knocks out a world champion. Hence why he did the mental maths. Wait a minute. If I can put this guy down in sparring, I know I'm 100% on their level. The opposite can't be said. That's what we do know. We can't sit here now and say, well, AJ must have battered him in sparring, because why would he be so confident? Now, some people could stretch and say, well, this isn't proof, because obviously it's not rock solid proof, but for me, it goes as... He's left them sparring sessions extremely confident. Now, you got to bear in mind as well the timing of this. If this particular article had come out and there were no rumours, I wouldn't have nothing to say. If these particular comments were made before the sparring session, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But is it pure chance that he's alleged to have knocked AJ out, and his first comments after the alleged sparring KO isn't, oh, I didn't do it, it's rubbish. His first comments are, yeah, after these sessions, I'm 100% confident I'm going to be world champion, even though in reality I'm a B-rate fighter. Is that pure chance? I don't know. And if he didn't do it, why aren't his first comments telling us, listen guys, I want to say this is complete rubbish, never happened. Instead, his first comments are, from them sessions, I've deduced that now I can be world champion. I don't know, man. For me, it's a game set and match at this point. It makes pure, clear sense to me. Yeah? If he'd got his ass whooped, he wouldn't have nothing good to say. Never mind being world champion from a mid-tier guy. We're not talking about a contender who believes he's 100% sure he's going to be world champion. This is a guy who shouldn't even be thinking about it or dreaming about it. How does a guy who before didn't have a prayer? In fact, I'll tell you what to do. Show me a quote of Joey Dawejko saying these things before these little event happens. Show me that. You lot should be, those detractors who think it didn't happen, you should be able to prove and show a time when Dawejko talked like this before the rumours. There ain't none. He's talking like it now because he's got something to go off. He knows if I can hurt AJ in sparring, I can hurt him in the fight. That's what I think anyway. I'll be intrigued to see what you guys think. Putting it all together, this for me is just another notch, but ultimately, it doesn't really make a scrap of difference. In 6 months' time, we're going to find out exactly what is what. Exactly what is what. No excuses. There'll be no videos from me. There'll be no conspiracies come November, December time. Not one. I don't care if AJ comes in and his eyes are spinning in his head. It won't be my problem at that point, because AJ picked his team and he'll lie in the same bed. He chose not to change his team. He chose to ride with people who don't have his best interests at heart. And so be it at that point. This is it now, make or break. You only get one chance to say, oh well, I was concussed, because at this point it should be clear, no sparring 8 days before. No sparring 3 weeks before. And even then, in my opinion, 4 weeks before you fight, in reality it should all be body sparring or flow sparring. Or you can even continue to sharpen your tools by bringing in sparring partners who are happy to be hit in the head, but you don't hit AJ in the head. Does that make sense? AJ could bring someone in and say, listen, I need to continue sharpening my tools into the fight. However, I don't want to take the risk of being injured to the head. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to pay you. I will hit you to the body and head. You can only hit me to the body. Simple as that. You pay people for it. You pay people for the work. Simple. That's what I'd be doing. Because that way, AJ can spar right up until the end of the fight. Or right up until the fight happens. But, let's see anyway. I'll be intrigued to see what you guys think. Am I reading too much into it? And if I am, this is a lot of people do this. They slap words around, but they never actually go in and explain, YB, you've gone wrong here. I tell you why they don't. Because you can't. It's undebunkable. Simple. And also, sorry, I forgot to explain the video I put at the front of this message, because not only does this article and the things I've said in this video go away to imply that AJ got put down, also, look at this video. Look how essentially, not disrespectful, but look how honest, I guess you could call it. Look how honest Joey Dawejko is. Joey Dawejko essentially mugs AJ off and says, listen, AJ only has 7 out of 10 power. Vladimir Klitschko has 9. Wilder has 10. Yeah? Add it all up here. Do the mental maths here. Wait there a minute. He gives AJ the worst rating, even though AJ's the one who would have paid him most for sparring. Add it up. Why would Joey Dawejko give this dude the worst power rating out of everyone he's sparred? I'll tell you why. Because he hit AJ, and AJ was knocked spark out. Otherwise, if AJ didn't get knocked out, he'd have been saying, yeah, he's got 10 out of 10 power, or whatever. Yeah? Does that make sense? You got to do I can only bring the horse to the river. I can't make him drink. All the signs are there for you. All the signs that this dude feels like he has Joshua's number because he knocked him out of there. All you got to do is open your ears and listen. Not only that, look at the start of this video as well. The other video where AJ's holding his hand up saying, this guy's got power. This guy's got power. Do you think this is a pure chance? I don't. Add everything up. Sfishy.com. He got knocked out by Joey Dawejko, and now Dawejko's feeling too nice. Too nice. That's why he feels he can disrespect AJ and say. Most fighters, when they get asked, what's the power between the fighters, most fighters say, yeah, they're all about the same. This guy's come out and mugged AJ off. Yeah, it's only a 7. The other 2 are 9s and 10s. Bang. That's a muggins, especially in this sport when we know it's about egos and whatnot. That's a muggins. Mugged him off. But I'll be intrigued to see what you guys think anyway.